with head tennis coach Simon Earnshaw talking about the #3 ranked men's tennis team, which opens up the dual match season this week. And Coach Earnshaw, the Pirates will travel to Florida for a couple of dual matches beginning on Thursday. But let's go back to the fall season and give the fans a little bit of recap of how the fall of 2011 went for the Pirates.
Well, we actually reduced the number of events that we played this past fall. I mean, part of that is that we had a couple of players out of school. We also had a fairly long-term injury to one of our players. And also, we do have a couple of new players, but at the same time, we have a very experienced team coming back, so we really wanted to focus on the spring season. We maybe didn't perform as well as I would have liked at the ITA regional. We actually, although that being said, our freshmen actually came through quite well in their first event with John Michel reaching the semi-finals and actually serving for both sets against the player from Queens that actually won the event. However, we then moved on to Georgia Tech, and I think that our players were able to pick up the game considerably from the ITA regional. Mattis actually went to the final in the top draw of the Georgia Tech event, which for him was a pretty good pickup from the year before, where he was out in the semi-finals of the B draw. So we've seen quite a bit of an improvement. And then unfortunately we went down to Rollins, and after one day we got washed out. That being said, Mattis still managed to pick up a good win against Willie Wolfer from Lynn, and certainly somewhat frustrating that we finished that event quickly, but it was a fairly positive end. I'll also say that Pedro and Mattis were able to win the ITA regional in doubles. Went on to the semi-finals of the ITA national event, and in a very close match against the eventual winners from Valdosta, they lost in a 10-point tiebreak. So overall, I mean, it was a pretty good fall. We're just a little bit light on matches.
Armstrong will open up the dual match season Thursday at St. Leo, and will also take on Rollins. Talk a little bit about the early schedule and also how this practice has gone, like you said, getting some players back who didn't play or didn't play much in the fall.
Well, yeah, I mean, the players we do have back, Daldo Bonnet and Mika Doyer, I think there's plenty of experience there, so it's more a question of getting them going again after an enforced layoff for both players. We also have another player that has been sitting out for a year, Georgi Rumenov. He's now eligible, and again, he's not been able to compete for quite a while now. So, you know, really we can practice, and they've been practicing in and amongst, but it's more a question of playing the matches. So we've got a couple of good tests coming up. Certainly St. Leo is a program on the up. Coach Bryce has done a great job there. I don't think I've seen that program, at least in my time here, reach the heights that they have right now, and I believe they'll go beyond that. Rollins, though, was a tough opponent for us. We tend to like to play them early. The weather down there can be pretty good for us, although it's been positive here as well. So certainly going to be good tests. I'm not really trying to look beyond one to the next match right now, but it'd be interesting not only to see how our guys do down there, but also, you know, it's a little bit interesting to almost figure out our lineup right now. I think we've definitely got 8 players that can all be very competitive for spots anywhere up and down the singles lineup.
Armstrong opens up action on Thursday at St. Leo and will be on the road away from home until the 19th, when the Pirates will play the first home match against Georgia Southwestern. Coach Earnshaw, good luck at the beginning of the season, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Appreciate it.